of this business. And I'm going to prove it. Because I'm challenging you, Kenny. What? Jericho versus Kenny. What? Alpha versus Omega. To see who is really the best.
Wiggity, 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 what's up guys? It's your boy Jay Color here with another new episode of the main event. It's not a review, it's not a vlog, it's like a regular episode. Matter of fact, it's a throwback episode because we got the video game playing. I don't know where I'm going to be, probably up here? And as you can tell, we got the gameplay of Kenny Omega versus Chris Jericho because the news just dropped today. I wanted to do this video like this as quickly as I can because it was the easiest way for me to throw up my thoughts following the jaw-dropping news that Chris Jericho showed up at New Japan Pro Wrestling and challenged Kenny Omega to a match at WrestleKingdom. Now, there are so many questions about this, and the whole wrestling world is just kind of shocked right now and trying to sort through this whole thing. Chris Jericho, WWE veteran, has been in the WWE since '99 when he jumped ship from WCW. Of course, he has been in New Japan Pro Wrestling when he was first starting out in the business, but this is the biggest departure he's taken from WWE in a long time. And at first, I think a lot of people, myself included, thought that maybe this was something that was approved by WWE. Maybe he had talked to Vince about it, but it's looking more and more like that's not the case, and Chris has departed from the WWE entirely, which is really a lot to try to process. Kenny Omega, who is probably the best wrestler in the world, not signed by WWE. I would probably give that distinction to AJ Styles, but outside of WWE, he is probably the best. And I know Chris Jericho has given this guy a lot of praise in the past, so it's kind of natural that if Chris were going to leave the WWE and he was going to do something, this makes a lot of sense. There were news that maybe there was fallout from the Rock and Wrestling cruise that Chris is going to be having next year, and that the WWE didn't want to work with him, and that there might have been some hurt feelings there. In any case, whatever has led this to happen, it's just something that's we never thought that we'd see. Now, as far as the actual announcement going, the Chris Jericho promo wasn't one of the best promos that I'd seen him do. I've seen him do better. I've seen him do worse. The Alpha Omega tagline that everyone's using, while it's catchy Twitter hashtag stuff, I don't necessarily think that that's really... There's no story there. Chris Jericho has never been referred to as the Alpha, and it's gimmicky. That said, anything to lead to this match happening. I know Chris Jericho isn't the spry young lad that he used to be, but I think he's still a great storyteller, and I think these guys will have a phenomenal match. Not Okada Omega level great, but I think it'll be great for other reasons. There's a lot of spectacle factor into that. Kenny Omega, while he, I think, probably is the best wrestler out there, Okada's up there too, but just the charisma he carries with him in the ring, I don't think that this guy is as good as some people say. He's great in the ring. He's fantastic. But I always find him kind of awkward in his promo style. I know he's it might translate better in Japanese for the Japanese audience, but he always seems super awkward. His promos seem to drag on too long. For instance, when this announcement happened, his reply, which I think should have been yes, no, yay, nay, it was like a 2-3 minute reply. Maybe it wasn't that long, but it felt like it dragged on that long. But anyway, guys, yeah, this is huge news in the wrestling world right now. What are your thoughts? Omega, Jericho, one-on-one. Like I said, I think they'll have a great match. I think eventually we will see Omega in the WWE. I think it's a matter of when, not a matter of if. But for the time being, I think maybe this kind of gives us a peek into what maybe his time there will be like, because I think Jericho will still be wrestling a pretty standard WWE style type match, with Omega being able to maybe lift that above and beyond what it would be naturally. But I think that should make for an interesting mesh of styles. Also, you know, I think this stuff with Chris will eventually blow over. I think he's a first ballot Hall of Famer. He'll be back in the company at some point. But if this is kind of what this falling out has led to, this kind of excursion, this adventurous little detour with Kenny Omega, I'm all for it, guys. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments below. I will catch you guys next time. And man, this match is just too sweet, or one sweet.
This isn't the last time we see them square off.
What a great match we just saw here on Raw. Thank you to everybody at home for choosing to spend part of your Monday night with us.